Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to build a WordPress website on Siteground. This tutorial is step by step with no steps skipped, so everyone can follow along. The very first thing you have to do is to sign up for Siteground. You can do so by clicking the first link in the video description. That will directly lead you to Siteground and contain the best offers available. So once you are there, you have to click on See Plans. Then you have to choose your plan. There are 3 different plans available. In my opinion, the Go Geek plan includes way too much stuff that you probably won't require in the very beginning. So that really just leaves it between the Grow Big and the Starter plan. The biggest difference between these two is that in the Starter plan you can host one website, which means one blog or one single website. So you only have one domain. In the Grow Big plan you can host multiple websites. So that means as many blogs or websites as you want, as long as you don't use more than 20 gigabytes of web space, which is more than enough. So if you already know that you're only going to have one website, I would recommend going for the Starter plan. But if you plan on making multiple websites, I would definitely recommend the Grow Big plan. If you're unsure, you can also take the Starter plan and upgrade later on. This is always possible. Right now, I'm going to choose the Starter plan. So I'm going to click on Get Started. The next step is to choose a domain. The domain name or URL is basically the name of your website. So for example, Facebook's domain is facebook.com. In this step, you probably have to get a little creative because a lot of domains are already taken. So in case your domain is already taken, you will just have to experiment and find a domain that suits you. In case you've already bought a domain, you can also click on the second checkbox saying I already have a domain. Then you will only have to fill in your domain name and click on Proceed. But in this tutorial I'm going to register a new domain. So I'm going to click on this again, and here I fill in a domain that is not taken already. Once you did that, you can click the drop down menu on the right hand side. Here you can choose your domain extension. There are a lot of different domain extensions available, but I would recommend going for the most popular ones, which are .com, .net, .org, or maybe even your country's extension. When you found the domain extension you like, you can click out of this again and then click on Proceed. As you can see here, domain registration costs $12.95 per year, which is an okay price because the cost of setting up a WordPress website is relatively low compared to other things like print media or something else. So I'm just going to click on Proceed and go into step number 3. So if your domain is available, this is going to load up. And if not, you will just have to find another domain. This site will tell you congratulations and that your domain is available. In this first section, you'll just have to fill out your personal information. So your country, first name, last name, your company, your email address, your state, your city, street address, zip code, and phone number. Once you did that, you can go down to the payment information. In this section, you'll have to fill out your payment information. The only option available is to pay via credit card. In case you don't have a credit card or want to pay via PayPal, you could simply click on the live chat and the support team will set everything up for you. But if you want to pay via credit card, you simply put in your card number, card expiration, CVV code, and your cardholder name. So then you can scroll down again and check your purchase informations. The first point is the plan. There you simply have to check if it's still the right plan. In my case, it's still the Starter plan, so that's right. Then you can choose which data center you want to use. In my case, it's set on Amsterdam, which is best for me because I'm located in Germany. But you can simply click on this symbol on the right and choose another data center. So my options right now are London, Milano, and Amsterdam. In your case, it might be different, depending on where you're located. So I'm going to click out of this again, and then you can choose your period. You can choose between paying every 12, 24 and 36 months. You could also use a trial, which will cost you $3.95 plus a €12 setup. I do not recommend doing this trial because you could simply choose a 12-month plan and then you have a money back guarantee for 45 days. Now what I do have to say is that the hosting price right now is $3.95 per month. After your period, your price will go up to the regular, which is $9.95 per month. The low price is only promotional. So in case you already know that you're going to use the website for a long time, or you simply want to save a lot of money, I would recommend choosing a longer period, because then you can use the discounted prices for a lot longer. I'm still going to leave it at a 12-month period, but you could also choose the 36 or 24 months. Here you'll also see that the domain registration costs $12.95, and there's another option for the SG site scanner. This could be a useful option, but I personally don't think it's necessary because there are a lot of great WordPress plugins that will do the same. So I'm going to make sure that this point is unchecked and then scroll down again. Right here I'll see the price. So if everything is alright, you have to click the first checkbox to confirm the terms of service and privacy policy. And if you want to go and receive advertisements, you could also click the second checkbox. But I'm not going to do this. So I'm going to do a little cut here and fill in my own information. Okay, now that everything is ready, I'm going to click on Pay Now. After clicking Pay Now, your order will be processed and you will be directed towards this thank you / confirmation page. Your account is now being created, and once it's ready, you can click on Proceed to Customer Area and log in to your account. Once you log in, there will be a message from Siteground which offers you help. But if you want to, you can simply skip it because I'm going to show you everything that's necessary for WordPress. So I'm going to click here and here and here. Luckily, we decided to use Siteground for our WordPress installation. So the next step is really easy. All you have to do is click on My Accounts. Then you have to click on cPanel and click on Proceed. In order to install WordPress, all you have to do is scroll down a little bit towards the section saying WordPress Tools. There you have to click on WordPress Installer, which is a blue symbol. Once you're there, all you have to do is click on the blue Install button. This first step can be ignored completely. So I'm going to scroll down until the section called Admin Account comes up. Here you have to set up your admin username and your admin password. You can leave it as is and somehow save it, or you can fill in your own username and password. But one thing I would recommend you not to do is use the name admin as the admin username, because it makes it much easier to get hacked. Okay, so now that we did that and saved everything, we can go down. It's very important to save this username and password because later on you're going to have to sign up to your website with this data. Now we're going to scroll down to the section called Choose Language. Here you can select the language in which you want to install WordPress. In my case, it's set on English, but I want it in German. So I just click on this little arrow and choose German. We don't need to touch the other options. So if you're ready, you can scroll down again and click on Install. The installation may take a few minutes. Congratulations! WordPress is installed and everything is set up. Now we can start designing your own website. In order to do so, you will have to open the admin URL. You can see your admin URL right here. Alternatively, you can always just take your domain name and put /wp-admin and then search. Now we have to log in with the data that we set up in the installation process before. So I'm going to fill in my username and my password and then click on the blue button. Okay, welcome to WordPress. The first thing you're going to see after logging into WordPress is its dashboard. This page contains all your website's information and has all the new updates and news from WordPress. On the top, there's the admin bar, which we're not going to use all too often. The navigation on the left side will now be our main navigation, to change things in your website or to design it new. I'm not going to show you how to set up a whole website on WordPress, because that would take way too much time. But I hope this tutorial helped you to set up your WordPress website on Siteground. If you have any questions or need help in any way, please leave a comment and I will do my best to help you. Have a great day and thanks for watching.